Welcome to Green Fans, the only show for Lasallians and by Lasallians. It's been 5 games and we're back. Basically kung ano nangyayari sa mga buhay natin and may nakapag-abroad,
Nakapag-date.
nakapag-date, life-changing moments like with Ben Embalas dunk. And, you know, these are the things that happen. So we've been out for 5 games, and so we missed a bunch of them from Ateneo. And finally, we're back here against UST, guys.
Swerte ata, we're playing well eh.
Yeah, I think that's why we decided not to shoot at all. Just swerte eh. So,
Na-miss namin kayo.
yeah, absolutely.
All 6 of you watching.
Right, so let's quickly talk about our performances. I mean, we've had some big wins against Ateneo, against UST.
Yeah.
Against everybody.
And a few closer calls against Adamson and UP.
Yeah.
And what can we say about what can you say about this? I mean, there's some games na alayo na lamang natin na we can literally fall asleep during the game and wake up and we're still winning.
Yeah.
And there's some games na parang, oh my god, this is the day. This is the day that we're actually gonna buy a little bit more beer after the game.
Well, it's interesting kasi the team reached an expectation na we're gonna blow everyone out this season eh.
Fair, yeah.
Ganun talaga.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's not really a good thing, pero ganun ang nangyayari eh. Like, against USD earlier, we all wanted them to beat them by 50 eh. We're all aiming for the 100 mark.
Yeah. Ako doble lang. Pag 45, 90 na tayo. Pag 44, mga ganun.
See,
Yeah.
as compared to last year, it's like saying na dumikit lang sa fourth quarter tapos may chance tayo sa end, diba?
Right.
Eh ngayon, sabi, sige pa!
Ano mercy? Wag na!
Dapat nga parang baseball yan eh.
May mercy rule.
Mercy rule naman.
Time out! 25 na lang, kanina yung lamang, diba?
Yeah, well, yun, that's right. So, 43 points was the biggest win based on the statistics so far since
2003.
2003. And that's obviously a very big deal. And we want to continue. And that shows how strong the Archers are.
So what do you think has really, what makes LaSalle what's set aside from the rest of the field? What do you think?
What do you think, Brocha?
What?
Yeah.
I think so.
Buti nag-iisip kami sa...
Yeah. Right. So several things, I suppose. Like number one,
Ben.
we have Ben Embala.
Double machine.
Yeah, and he can easily get down 20 rebounds per game. On a bad day for Ben, he's still gonna get at least 15 rebounds, and that's a big deal, man. Like, if it's offensive, it's bigger. If it's defensive, you know, the fact that they do not get second chance points is obviously a very big deal. That's one. Number two, we have a very, very strong bench. I mean,
Yes.
and I'm not just talking about the second stringers. I'm actually talking about all the way to the third stringers. You mean you have Paraiso, who has the confidence to shoot, and
Dyke.
and Dyke, who has the confidence to shoot as well. And these guys will give you a solid 2 points per game.
Yeah.
I couldn't ask for anything more.
It's really interesting that I already has his rotation down. He has a solid first 5 with
Yeah.
Abu and Ben and Gerald. Then he has the Bastos bros coming in with sila Kib.
Yeah,
Sila
Kib,
Richie,
Melesio,
kung babastos lang, tutirahan ka ng tres, danggan ka ni Richie.
Yeah,
Oo.
and then you have the Black Bros coming in.
And the Black Bros.
Yes, yung kanina.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. A lineup of Dyke, Sargent, Perkins, Embala, and Tratter.
Jackson 5 lineup.
That was an awesome lineup, guys, and
Oo. Jackson,
something we won't forget for a very long time. Right. Obviously, like, it's hard to nitpick what's wrong with the Archers right now. We are at a place where we're blowing out opponents at such ridiculous levels. But then the coaches keep on saying, we still have to improve, we still have to be more consistent. So what is missing?
So what do you think went wrong during those 2 games against UP and Adamson? What were we doing differently as compared to our big blowout wins?
Okay.
I think naman, well for me, it's yung the Archers still have a tendency to give up the open shots, lalo na from 3. Now, nakita na lang nila, they tend to just, sige, titrayin mo na lang. So, lalo na in Adamson and UP, where we really, lalo na for UP, in the last quarter, we gave up a lot of open shots, which UP was able to convert. So they were able to keep the game close.
So it's still the perimeter defending that is the
Yeah.
issue for the Archers, you think? Yeah, I would agree with that because Ahamisi was given his license to do whatever he wanted. Then you have the UP players who had the license to do whatever they wanted as well. And
Saan nga bilangan ni Adamson, no?
Adamson, right? Yeah. So those were
Ay, dapat sa pangalan.
so yeah, those were our two close games where we gave up a lot of 3-point shots and things like that. But if there was a game which I felt that the Archers actually performed one of their best performances would be against NU.
Yes.
Yes, if we look back at that, we gave up a lot of open shots to Alejandro, to waxing hot Diputado,
Yeah.
and a bunch of other players from the NU side.
Wax.
Wax. Yung
Wax.
dito.
Oo. Kahit si Diputado, no?
Right. And then, so apart from that, and then we're also talking about like the fourth quarter where we just ran away with the victory, with impressive play.
Yeah,
talaga.
we seem like the team who can really have that switch, can turn it up anytime.
Yeah, absolutely.
The switch that was missing
For a while.
for a while.
Wala nga tayong ilaw dati
Right. And against NU, I think one of the biggest things that we were able to do against NU was we kept the game fast. We controlled the pace of the game kasi against NU. We scored 113 points.
NU pa nung Wednesday, no?
Oh, NU no Wednesday. We controlled the pace of the game. Sure, I mean on a normal day, NU shot 50% from the field. No other team gonna do that kasi against us this season. And then so they had perhaps one of their better games against us, but still we came up with a win, a big win, comfortable win.
Yeah, life's good.
Life is very good.
Yeah. I haven't spent that much this season diba?
Oh,
Medyo
right.
nakatipid-tipid tayo ng kaunti.
And then the crowd, good vibes lahat, everyone's
Yeah.
relaxed.
Oh, yung halftime. Chill mag-yosi eh.
Oo.
Hindi ka tense eh.
Right, absolutely.
Yung halftime nga, medyo inaantok na nga ako eh.
No, parang
Kaya pala nagkakamot ka na ng itlog mo nun.
Parang mga tenista.
Oo, nung second half, ang lamig siya
So,
nung sa
my question is, what does it take to beat a team like Lasal? If you were an opposing coach, what would you do? How do you beat a team like Lasal?
You pay the referee.
You make sure their bus. Butasan mo yung glove ng bus. Hindi makapunta.
You import Steph Curry.
Eh, diba? And baka may close game.
Oh, baka mag-close pa yun, yeah. It's absolutely incredible. Like,
So how do you beat a
you
team
beat
like
LaSalle by, you need to be in your A game, that's one.
Clear, Lasal has to be sent off.
Yeah, LaSalle has to be a little bit off. Number two, you need to be able to shoot the three very well. You need to switch fast.
Yes.
LaSalle is the team that switches the fastest among all the teams in the league.
Yeah.
And I think, ayun,
You're ready to
since the Archers really, I think we're number one in points of turnovers.
Yes.
So really, for a team to beat LaSalle, aside from shooting the three very well, it's to be able to take care of the ball.
Yeah.
To prevent the turnover points, the points in transition.
So once you get past the press and everything, you start to worry about stopping Imbala.
Right, yeah.
No.
In most of our games, medyo pantay, or mas marami tayong turnovers as opposed to our opponents.
Yes.
And,
Which is the nature of the
which is the nature of the system.
It's mayhem. Mayhem goes both ways.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And if you can tell me na pareho lang turnovers natin against LaSalle, no, that's not gonna work. You need to have, they need to have at least 50% more.
And you need to
turnover.
convert off those turnovers. That's
Right.
what happened to Adamson. Adamson could have had a better shot beating us if they actually converted off their turnovers.
Exactly. So, sorry you've been out for the past 5 games. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy
Kumata
fun.
tayo next game, titigilan na natin to.
Yeah.
Baka last episode natin.
Yeah, we'll stop.
Excited na ako sa November 5.
Oo.
Excited na ako.
So,
Yeah.
let's discuss in the next episode. We'll discuss the upcoming games.
Yes.
Let's
So
dance around.
we still need to play UE, Ateneo, and then FU, and we'll talk about that afterwards.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right. So thanks for watching. We'll talk about the future games, and as always, Animo Lasal.
This is Green Fans, the only show for Lasallians by Lasallians. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You may also follow us on our iTunes page. Once again, this is Green Fans. Animo Lasal!